Hey there my peeps, and I'm here with yet again another WrestleMania 29 match card prediction video. This is the 6th one. The last one was The Undertaker versus CM Punk, and the one before that, Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. Pretty much, if you're new to this channel or new to these videos, it's pretty much me just predicting what matchups I could see happening at WrestleMania 29. Now, CM Punk versus Taker, Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. To a lot of people, those matches were pretty obvious. This one, though, not so much. It's not announced, though. Also, some of my other predictions were Cody Rhodes versus Goldust. So far, that doesn't seem likely. Doesn't seem it's gonna happen. And I also predicted Jack Swagger versus Del Rio, which is gonna happen. It's the World Heavyweight Championship matchup. And I predicted Ryback, Randy. I'm getting confused here with the Big Show is since he's been involved with the Shield lately. Ryback, Randy, Sheamus versus the Shield at WrestleMania 29. While that has been announced and has been confirmed, to be quite honest with you guys, I don't think that match is going to happen anymore. Although, like I said, it is announced. It's actually on WWE.com. I'll explain further in another video, another WrestleMania 29 prediction game video, actually 2 of them. I think you guys, some of you might know what those are going to be, what those predictions are going to be. So anyways, Kane and Daniel Bryan, Team Hell No versus Dolph Ziggler and Big E. Big E, so far, he hasn't had a singles matchup on WTV. I'm not counting NXT here, I'm just talking about Raw, SmackDown, Superstars, or main event. He's been managing Dolph Ziggler, he's been in his corner, at ringside, in his matches, but as far as just one-on-one matches or tag team matches, he hasn't been in ring action. So, if he does indeed compete at WrestleMania 29 in this matchup, then that would be, well, assuming he doesn't have a match beforehand, before WrestleMania 29, then that would be his first WWE pay-per-view matchup. Now, the question is, why do I think this match is going to happen? Well, to be quite honest with you guys, if you would have asked me this maybe a week back, I would have been like, nah, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we're going to see Dolph Ziggler and, Big E challenge for the tag team championships. I would have maybe said, okay, Dolph is probably going to be in like some one-on-one matchup, maybe against Chris Jericho, since they kind of have some unfinished business. But I mean, that feud is kind of no more. They're not really interacting too much anymore, Dolph Ziggler and Chris Jericho. Since Jericho, made his return, they didn't have a one-on-one matchup. So it seems like that's been, put aside. Maybe they're gonna feud down the line, but right now it doesn't seem like they're gonna have a match at WrestleMania. Now, on Raw, this past Raw, we had Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler in the one-on-one matchup. I really thought nothing of that matchup. I didn't think it was to lead up to something. I just thought it was just a normal one-on-one matchup between, these two guys. Anyways, Dolph ended up winning the matchup. So that means he has an on-title victory over, well, of course it's on title since, this is a tag team championships and there needs to be a tag team matchup for them to be defended, but he had a match with Daniel Bryan. He beat Daniel Bryan. And after the match, Big E attacked Daniel Bryan with his finisher. He hit his finisher. And then on SmackDown, now, keep in mind, after Raw, like I said, I really didn't think anything of the matchup. I didn't think it was to lead up to a tag team championship match at WrestleMania or anything. But then on SmackDown, they also had Dolph Ziggler versus Kane. And Dolph Ziggler beat Kane. So Dolph Ziggler beat both Kane and Daniel Bryan in one-on-one matches. He beat both tag team champions. And after that matchup, Big E attacked Kane. He hit his finisher on Kane. Once I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure now that Dolph Ziggler and Big E are gonna be challenging for the tag team championships at WrestleMania 29, facing off against Team Hell No. Because as most of you know, what usually follows a non-title victory for a challenger is an actual title match. With Dolph beating both the tag team champions in non-title matches, then it looks like he will be facing off against them in an actual title match at WrestleMania, since that's the closest pay-per-view, and that gives both Team Hell No and Dolph something to do at the biggest show of the year, and it also gives Big E a big debut if he does indeed debut at WrestleMania. I know a lot of us thought maybe Kane was going to face off against Daniel Bryan in a one-on-one matchup, but to be quite honest, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this match card prediction video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, you can click that like button. I'd really appreciate it. With that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.